So as excited as I am, go to the chat session and type happy birthday to ID woman. I'm so sorry. If you're not jealous, just go to the chat session, okay? Go to the chat session. I want to be sure that, you know, you are happy. You are happy that another person is happy. So this session is going to be an interactive one, very interactive. Awesome. I see you, Ariella. I see you there. So ensure that your eyes is glued to your screen, and then ensure that your hands are on the keyboard. Make sure that you make it interactive. Make sure that you are, you know, hitting the chat session for me. That is what will make my day. Adeyemi, I can see you there. I can see you there. So I welcome every one of you. Sam Ndukwe, I can see you there as well. Awesome. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. I want to bless the name of the Lord for another 365 days, right? I am super excited. It's just been God's grace. It's been his faithfulness in my life, right? It's all about like I always say, it's not about how much you can get from life, but how much you can give, right? Someone told me, why a celebration on Zoom? I mean, who does that, right? Of course, sometimes it's good to do things that are unique. Yes, Lizzie and Horo, I can see you there. NNK, I can see you there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we are here because earlier this month, I thought my birthday would be normal, you know, just get celebration from people, get the wishes, and then, you know, do maybe the proper giveaway of a kind, and then that's all. But then something hit my mind, you know, my mind was like, you know, ever since you celebrate birthdays, of what use is your birthday to people? Like, I mean, what use is your birthday? The fact that you're celebrating a birthday, of what value does it bring? Despite the fact that you just, you know, take all the wishes and prayers and everything, what are you giving out? And I thought to myself, okay, if I try to do it physical, not everybody will benefit. So I decided to make use of the technology that we have, right? And here we are. So I want you to know that you being here is not a coincidence. Hey, it's not a coincidence. If you can hear me, go to the chat session and say, me being here is not a coincidence. Type your name. Vivian, being here is not a coincidence. Type your name there. The fact that you are in here is not a coincidence, all right? I'm going to be sharing a lot of things today, and I want you to pay rapt attention. It's not a time to joke. If you are just here for the giveaways, yes, the giveaways are there, but don't just be there for the giveaways. Ensure that you got value. Yes, Zion, I can see you there. Joy, being here is not a coincidence. Exactly. Yes. So make sure that you are not just here for giveaway alone. The giveaway will come, but make sure you go with value and giveaway. How about that? If you are ready, go to the chat section and type, I am ready. I am ready, because I'm going to be sharing my screen right now. We're going to be moving very fast because we also have a guest speaker that is going to speak, and then we take our giveaway. Make sure that if network throws you out, you log back in. And if anything happens and network throws me out, I'll be right back. But make sure you stay on until I'm right back. Are we together? If we are together, go to the chat session and type, I am ready. I want to see it coming. Lizzie and Nahora, I can see you. Lushola Debule, I can see you there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We are ready. We are ready. All right, my screen will be coming up very soon. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I am super, super excited. I am excited because somebody's life is about to change. I'm excited because a lot of people, you know, are going to get value. I'm excited because your 2024 is not going to be same as your 2023. Why? Because Ideal Man celebrated her birthday. Yeah. So that is it today. Okay. So ensure that if you don't have data, go and load card, go and load your data, because value is going to be dished out. Don't just be here for being here sake. All right. So I just put this up for those that are unable to activate their audio so that they can also activate that, right? Awesome. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Awesome. So I believe if you have not activated, just look at your screen and see if they can hear me, right? But the technical team also posts in the chat session for those that are unable to activate, so they can activate their audio and hear what we have for today. Awesome. All right. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing a lot of things, today. And like I said, it's going to be something of value. Why are we here? We are here because your life is about to change. We are here because many of us are sleeping, probably myself included, but there is a wake up call coming. We are here because there is something about to shift in your mindset. We are here because there is something about 2024 that you cannot just end 2023 like that. So God does not just fix meetings, He fixes it for a reason. And then the last thing you would do is for you to think that, oh, this word is not for me. It's for somebody else. It's for my neighbor. No, my friend needs to be hearing this. Hey, the word is for you. Go to the chat session and type, this word is for me. The thing I'm going to be hearing here is for me and me alone. Don't think it's for another person. You know, most times it happens. Something is coming to you. You're trying to learn something and you think it's not for me. I know it already. It's my friend that should know. It's my husband. It's my wife that should know. Yes, Olamide, I can see you there. The word is for me. Mary Jane, I can see you there. It's for you. Do not allow anything to distract you. All right, I'll be moving on quickly. And all I ask for is that you make it. Yes, Adeyemi, I can see you there. All right, make it an interactive one by making sure that you hit the chat section. Don't say, I will not type. Hello, it's my birthday. You got to type. You got to type, okay? It's my birthday. All right, so who is this young lady? For the benefit of those that don't know me, because I know there are those that don't know me, right? I'm going to be introducing myself, my humble self, mind you, my humble self, please. Awesome. My name is Vivian Azoka, popularly known as the Ideal Woman, right? A lot of people, sometimes I pass and somebody says, hello, Ideal Woman. I'm like, where did I know you from, please? But the truth is that the name is moving and nothing can stop it. It's a force coming. Nothing can stop it, right? And by the special grace of God, I am the founder of the Ideal Women Foundation, a foundation that is, centered around raising women to become the best of their kind. Who says that we should be low because we are women? No, because we are women, we need to rise. Because we are women, the world needs us. Because we carry a mandate, we carry a womb that will birth the generations. So it is, it is pertinent that we raise women. So this is what the foundation measures on. All right. Also, by God's grace, I am a connected business consultant. Yes, I am a connected business. I'm very passionate about business, please. All right. And then I am also a registered nurse by profession, by God's special grace, right? And then I am also an advocate of women transformation and self-rediscovery. I am also an advocate of success and wealth creation. I don't joke with it. And also, I am an advocate of a balanced life and maximum impact in our generation. All right. And this is just the list of what I can become, because a lot of things, a lot of things are going to be happening, right? More things are going to be happening. Efforts are going to be made, right? So let's move ahead. But before we go on into this very thing I'm going to be speaking very briefly, I want to know, have you celebrated your birthday this year? If you have celebrated your birthday this year, go to the chat section and type I have. And if you are yet to celebrate, go to the chat section and type I am yet to celebrate. Awesome. Let's do that quickly. Let's do that quickly. I want to see you type I have, or okay, Mary Jane says I have. Awesome. Ariella, I have. Adeyemi, I have. Mrs. Lizzie has as well. Okay, that's amazing. Okay. So you have celebrated your birthday, right? Now, you don't have to put this particular one. Okay, Ms. Solushola says I'm yet to. Awesome. Okike Obina says I have. That's great. Now, you don't have to put this one on the chat session, but in your mind, calculate how old you are. Like, how many years have passed? How many years have passed behind you? Whatever, some of us is 19 years, 20 years, 25 years, and what have you, 30 years have passed. And guess what? Those 30 years cannot come back again. No matter how much you want it to, it cannot come back again. It has passed. But guess what? Nobody knows when we will die, right? But everybody prays for a long life in quote, but it is out of our control. So the only thing that is within your control is what you are able to achieve within this period, what you are able to achieve within the time frame of your life. The past have passed, but the truth is, what are you going to make out of the future? 2023 have come and is about to leave. What are you going to make out of 2024, right? And that's the essence of my teaching today. Okay, and first of all, I would love to ask this question. For you personally, how best can we, define a well-lived life? What does a well-lived life mean to you? Go to the chat section. I want to get your feedbacks. I want to get your feedbacks quickly. We are moving on quickly. I want to get your feedback. What does it mean? Is it that, somebody is 60 years or 80 years, or what is it exactly that when you look at, you see, okay, this person have lived a well-lived, life? What is it that we can look at? Okay, I want to see the chat session. Who is talking? Let it not be that nobody knows. Wow. No, just go ahead and try whatever you want to try. Let me see. Okay. I want to see the chats. The chats are not coming in. I hope you can still hear me. Okay, Mr. Lushola says to impact lives. That's awesome. Who else? Keep it rolling. Make sure you don't leave your phone or your laptop. Make sure you are on it. Make sure you're on it. Is it only Mr. Lushola that knows? Who else? How can we best define a well-lived life? What does it really mean? All right. So I'm going to be moving forward. Awesome. I can see Michael, to fulfill dreams. Elekwati says to transform lives. That's awesome. To live a good Christian life, good life with Christ. Awesome. I can see all of that. Awesome. And that brings me to the topic of the day. All right. And what is that topic of the day? A life beyond you. Go to the chat section and type a life beyond you. That is, for me, how I define a well-lived life is a life beyond you. Go to the chat section and type a life beyond you, a life beyond you, a life beyond you, a life beyond you. A life beyond you is a well-lived life. A life beyond you. Yes, Adeyemi, I can see you there. A life beyond you. Ify, I can see you there. Awesome. Now we move. What does it really mean? What does it mean to have, or to live a life beyond just you? What does it mean? A lot of people think they are living a life beyond them, but it's not really achievable for them, because they don't even know what it means in the first place. They don't know. So let's look at a few things that defines what it means to have a life beyond you. Now, first of all, it means to truly live, not just to exist. A lot of people are existing. A lot of people, they are existing. You go to the cemetery, you see, where they engrave the person's name. You can see, okay, so person from 18 so to 20 so, right? The dash in between is what determines the kind of life that person lived. Did the person just walk through life? Nobody knows. Or did the person really make a difference? So a life beyond you is a life that means that you truly live, not that you just existed and you passed on. Right? Now, what is the next thing that it means? It means a life, that is constantly lived with the consciousness that there is more to be achieved. A lot of people do not know. They feel so relaxed. You have an achievement and you're already settling down. You're already thinking, I have arrived, I have done it all. Guess what? The enemy of the success you just had now, the enemy of the success you have later, is the last success you just had, not the failure. The failure is it even makes you, to come up. The last success you just had, it can bring arrival mentality. It can make you feel, I have done it all. But the life that is beyond you will constantly remind you that there is more to be achieved. Why will you rest when there are more lands to be conquered? Why will you rest when there are more people to be impacted? Why are you just, living your life anyhow when there are battles to be won, right? Now, what is the next thing that it means? It means a life of duplicating. Go to the chat session and type duplicating. Even our Lord Jesus, when he walked the earth, he did not build synagogues. He did not build massive buildings, right? He invested himself into men. He was able to live a life that he duplicated himself in the life of some people. And guess what? Yes, Zion, I can see you there. And guess what? He is not currently here, but the ministry keeps going. Why? Because he was able to duplicate himself. Now, the question is, how many Vivians can I duplicate? How many people can you duplicate? How many Adeyemi can we have? How many Joy can we have? Right? So that is the question. That is a life beyond you. A life of duplicating, impacting, and investing yourself into others. That is a life beyond you. Right? What's the next thing? It is a life that is not, of a life of me, myself, and my family alone. For some people, that is all they know. If it goes beyond me, myself, and my family, nothing else. Who told you? No, who told you? A life beyond you says it's not just about me. A life beyond you says it's not just about my family alone. Why you will not give birth to too many children is not, it's because you know that you can train other people's children. Those children that do not have parents, you can train them. Who says they cannot be trained? That is why you have to curtail yourself. You have to be successful. You have to be better, because it's not just about you. That is one of my favorite quotes that I know so much. I love this quote so much, that it says, you truly start living when you realize that life isn't just about you. Go to the chat session and type, life is not just about me. Life is not just about me. Life is not just about me. If you have been going through all the past years of your life and all you focus on is you, then you have not really started living. Yes, Dodo, I can see you there. Life is not just about me, right? If all you know, all you think about, all you wake up to, all your goals are just centered on you alone, then you have not really started living. There is a point where you realize that life is not just about me. Every great person out there, everybody that have achieved something maximum in life knew this, that life is not about them. Yes, Obina, I can see you there. Life is not just about you. Know it today. Because I'm celebrating my birthday, know it today that life is not just about you. That is when you start really living. Now, let us look at 7 hindrances to living a life beyond you. Some people really, they want to live a life beyond them, but there are things hindering them and they don't even know. There are things hindering them. 2023 have come and passed. Despite the fact that we went to church, we were able to pray, we released forth words, we released forth things, but there are certain things that still hinders us, because no matter how much you pray, if you don't put the principle in place, you will still go back to square zero. That is the truth. Principle plus prayer is what brings the result. Don't go with prayer alone. Don't go with, just what you know. Awesome. So, what is the first one? The first one is ignorance of God-given purpose. Ignorance. Ignorance of God-given purpose. When you do not know what God has brought you here for, when you think that you just came all along, all the process, all the spans that went through the journey, all the millions of spans that gave themselves away, they were not able to fertilize the egg. But you, the sperm that formed you, was able to fertilize the egg, and you think it's just for nothing. No. When you are ignorant of God's purpose, it will hinder you so much. Because guess what? Genesis 1:28 says, and God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion. It did not say have dominion over your family. It says have dominion over the earth. Have dominion over the earth. So if the thing you call a purpose does not make you to be fruitful, does not make you to multiply, it does not make you to replenish, to subdue, to have dominion over the earth, then it's not of God. It can be man-made, it can be anything, but it's not of God. So when you don't know this, you lose track of living a life beyond you. All right, let's move forward. What is the next one? The next one is rigidity. Go to the chat session and type rigidity. Rigidity and inflexibility to changes. Some people, we are in 2023, right? But their mindset, the way they do things is still in 1994. Yes. Some people, their lifestyle, the way they do things is still in the past. They are not moving forward. Yes, Joy, I can see you there. Yes, Elekwachi, I can see you there. Rigidity. Your mindset is rigid. You are not prone to changes. Change is what is constant. Yes, you are not prone to change. You are not pushing towards personal development. The same way you did things last year, that was the same way you have done it this way, and that is the same way you want to do it next year. That will prevent you from living a life beyond you. Because when you are inflexible, you cannot change, you cannot accept new knowledge, you cannot accept new ways of doing things. Earlier this year, there was scarcity of money, right? And because of that, some things happened. The fact that people now know, okay, I can even have a bank account where they can be transferring money, even as a business person, it became so obvious. And even after the scarcity of money, when you go to shops, you see that they can allow you to transfer. But there are still shops, there are still people that are like, no, I don't need transfer. I don't want transfer. They still want to be behind where the world has left them. Guess what? When you dwell in the past, you will not be noticed in the present, and you cannot be found in the future. Go and write it down. When you dwell so much in the past, when your mindset is behind, when all that you do is behind, you cannot be noticed in the present, and you will not be found in the future. While people are busy tapping into the future, making innovations, making things happen, you are there. You are just watching. You are the spectator. That is not a life beyond you, right? You are not moving to personal development. What are the changes? What are the changes that have happened so far by what you know? What are the knowledge that you have invested yourself in, right? Now, what is another thing? Fear of leaving the comfort zone and lack of discipline. Go to the chat section and type it. Fear of leaving the comfort zone. So many of us, we love our comfort. Hey, we love our comfort. We love our comfort. You see, repeat the last sentence. Okay, I don't really know the exact last sentence anyway, but I said that if you dwell so much in the past, if that's what you're talking about, if you dwell so much in the past, if your mentality, your actions are just about the past, then you cannot be noticed in this present time and you cannot be found in the future. Don't be a spectator. Be the person that makes things happen. Yes, be the person that makes things happen. Now, fear of leaving the comfort zone have kept a lot of people bound. They might be 28 years, they might be 30 years, they might be, but they are still behind. Because why? They don't want to leave their comfort zone. No, I don't want stress. In fact, I cannot come and kill myself. Please leave me alone. Please, if I'm broke, it's not your business. But later it will become my business because you come and ask for urgent 2K. Yes. You see, it's not my business. Leave me, let me enjoy myself. I want to have comfort. But guess what? When it's time to get things done, when it's time it have choked you, you begin to look for the successful people. Those people that did not look at their comfort zone. If you are the type that throughout this year you have loved your comfort zone, it is time, it's a wake-up call for you. It's a wake-up call for you because guess what? The success you are looking for is not in your comfort zone. Go and type it. The success you are looking for is not in your comfort zone. The success you are looking for is not a lack of discipline. You know, it's not on top of your bed. No, it's not, life is not a bed of roses, my dear. If you really want to get it, if you really want to be somebody that is not behind, then you have to be willing to leave your comfort zone. The difference between the successful people and unsuccessful people is just one thing. Both of them know that I don't like to do this. They said if you want to, have a fitness, you have to exercise, right? Everybody knows, okay, I have to exercise. It's not everybody that likes it. You need to jog out in the morning. You need to eat special kind of food and all of those things. Not everybody love it. But guess what? The successful people do it anyways. They do it. They don't like it, but they do it because they know it is what will bring me to a higher height. But the unsuccessful ones say, me, I cannot come and keep myself. Oh, please, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me just be here. You might not say it with your words, but your actions are speaking it because you don't want to move out. 2024 is around the corner. Guess what? Time is not waiting for you. You are the one that should be waiting for time. Time is not waiting. It has gone. It has passed. And you can't get it back because you love the comfort zone, because you are still looking for where it's easy, where I can just relax, money will be falling from heaven. Hello, manna is not falling anywhere. You've got to find out what does it take to be successful. You've got to find out what does it take to make my year glorious? What does it take to live a life beyond me? And then you have to be willing to discipline yourself enough to be able to do it. And guess what? The pain of discipline is much better than the pain of regret. However you want it, either you pay the price now and play later, or you play now and pay the price later. But either ways, you have to pay the price. You have to pay the price. Go to the chat section and type, I will pay the price. I will pay the price. I will pay the price. Now, let's move on. Now, what is the next thing that can hinder us from living a life beyond us? It is wrong mindset and wrong association. Yes, Dodo, I can see you there. I can see you there. Mark Anthony, I can see you there. It is when you have wrong mindset and plus you have, wrong association. You are the average of the 5 people you hang around with. If all your friends are broke, you are the 6th person that is broke. If all your friends, what they do is be in their comfort zone, please, let's just go and enjoy. As Christmas is coming now, they will tell you, yes, let's go and spend our money. And all you're spending your money is on liability. And by January, you are broke. Yes. Don't say, hey, they don't influence me. People don't influence me. That's a lie. Everybody coming to you is an atmosphere, is coming with something. Everybody carry, because man is a spirit. Everybody around you is carrying something. You have to know that. So the person you are with matters, whether you like it or not, right? The person you're with matters. Go and type it in the chat session. This 2023, go and write down some people you will leave. Yes, some people, some set of friends need to leave. The wrong kind of mindset need to leave. If you want to go forward, you have to look forward. Your mind have to go forward for you to go forward, right? Now, what is the next one? I want to be fast. I want to be fast, right? No true mentorship. Please, who is your mentor? You want to be so, 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 and so. I want to be this. I want to be that. Please, who is mentoring you? You know the power of mentorship? The power of mentorship is the fact that what would have taken you 10 years, you can achieve it in 2 years when you have a mentor, because they show you what you need to do. They show you what it means. They show you, don't go here, go like this. They hold you by the hand. Who is holding you by the hand? You are the Alpha and Omega. That is not what you need for 2024. You need to live a life beyond you. And some of these things are the hindrances. Nobody is directing you. You are the all and all. You can have many mentors in different areas of life, spiritual, relationship, business, academics, depending on what you want. You can seek out a mentor. And you too, you should be a mentor to other people, because when you mentor other people, you in fact you walk your boat off, because you are at the edge. You want to know what you have to learn, because just in case you have somebody to impart it to. So that is why people that live a life above a life beyond them, they don't feel exhausted, because as they are getting something, they are transferring and also getting more, right? So the power of mentorship. 2024 is around the corner. If you don't have a mentor, hey, go and get one. Go to the chat session and say, I will go and get a mentor. I will look for mentorship. I will look for mentorship. I will look for mentorship. Now, another thing is no true mindset. No true mindset, principles, and systems of wealth creation. See, I am an advocate of wealth creation. Please, if you think, if I'm rich, I will backslide. If I'm rich, I will not be doing the things that, please channel the money to me, because there are a lot of things you can achieve when you are wealthy. There is a lot of things. A lot of people are compromising. A lot of people are committing suicide. Why? Because the people that would have been there to hold them forward are not holding them forward. Yes. So when you don't have the right mindset, the right principle to wealth creation, you cannot live a life beyond you, because there's a limit to what you can achieve when you don't have those principles. It's not enough to just go out there and say, I want to make money. No, making money is not wealth creation. It goes beyond that. You need mentorship. You need to know the principles. You need to know what is involved and be able to go through it. All right. Whoever is writing on my screen, please stop writing on my screen. Make sure you mind your phone or your laptop, whatever you're using. All right. So let's move on. Another thing, which is the last one I'm going to talk about, is playing the blame game. Playing the blame game. Playing the blame game. Go to the chat session and type playing the blame game. Playing the blame game. Playing the blame game. Just like this year, a lot of people have blamed. You are blaming the government. You are blaming the president. You are blaming everything. Economy of Nigeria. You are blaming everything. You forget that in the midst of that economy, people are succeeding. Guess what? People do not even succeed when there is, peace. It is when there is adversity, when there is challenges. The people that see opportunity in challenges, they rule the world. Go and type it. The people that see opportunity in the midst of challenges, they are the people that rule the world. They are the people that rule the world. Yes, Grace, I can see you there. Stop playing the blame game. It is my father that caused me to be poor. It is my father that caused me not to be successful. It is this, it is that. Because my parents died early, that is why I did not achieve anything. Another person will tell you, because my parents died early, that is why I told myself I must be successful. I must be meaningful in life. So it's all about your perception. You blame every other thing except you. A life beyond you tells you to take responsibility. Go to the chat session and say, come 2024, from today, in fact, I will take responsibility. I want to see it on the chat session. I will take responsibility. I will take responsibility. It is not the government. It is not anybody. You are in charge. Yes. No matter how much God wishes for us to, be prosperous, if you don't take charge, you will not get there. Take responsibility. Take responsibility. Now, let's look at something. How do you want your 2024 to be? How? How is it going to be? Do you want to just exist? Do you want to just be focused on you, myself, and me alone, my family, nothing else? Or do you want to live a life? Do you want to duplicate yourself? Do you want somebody to say, hi, because of Vivian, hi, I am who I am. Because of this person, my life is good because of this person. There is an impact. There is just something you drop, so that even when you have walked through the earth and passed, you still keep living. Have you not seen men who have, they have passed through life? They are dead, but they keep living because their names have been engraved in the heart of men. All right. Now, guess what? Do you know they told us a lie? They told us a lie. They told us a lie that it is okay to play small. It is okay to play safe. It is okay to play comfortable. That is why we are relaxed, not knowing there is more to be achieved. But the truth is, no one ever achieves anything great by playing small, playing safe, and playing comfortable. Every great person is a dangerous risk taker and gets things done despite their fears. 2024 is around the corner. Are you going to just be there? Are you going to say, let me play small, let me just play? No, I don't want stress. Or are you going to go out there and get what you deserve? Life will not give you what you want. Life will give you what you demand and you work for. Life will not give you what you want. Life will give you what you demand and you work for. Now, they also told us another lie. They told us that being successful and wealthy is meant for some set of people, not for everybody. Not that, no, it's for some set of people. But guess what? The truth is that since God has given us power to make wealth, that is to say that his wish is for us to make wealth. Therefore, what we need to do is to put our eyes down, put that power at work by learning what you need to learn, understand the principles, understand what it means, what are the necessary things that I need to put in place to make my future forward, to make my purpose come to place. That is what you need. You are not small. Go to the chat session and type, I am not small. I am not small. I am not small. I am successful. I am wealthy. All right? Now, this is one of the quotes I'm going to be leaving us with, right? This is one of the quotes I'm going to be leaving us with. Always remember that the greatness within you isn't just for you, my dear. It is not just for you. Rather, strive to use your greatness to become a blessing to others. That is how you truly live. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings me to the end of my own session. Now, guess what? If you are somebody that wants to live a life beyond you, go to the chat session and type a life beyond you, a life beyond me. Personalize it, a life beyond me. And guess what? You don't have any business leaving this meeting until we are done. Not just because of the giveaway, but because you are about to enter into another phase of your life. You're about to, encounter something, right? Because I'm going to be bringing on screen somebody I respect so much. He's a mentor of mentors. Someone that have hold me by the hand to teach me a whole lot of things, my dear. And I tell you, you're going to be getting so much. Please, if you have not been listening to me, I beg you, come close. Let me tell you, go and get your book and your pen to write down something, because it's about to help us to understand how we can end this year, finish strong, how we'll be able to live a better life, how we'll be able to live a life beyond us. He's going to be showing us a lot of things. And guess what? He's going to be unveiling my latest brand, right? He's going to be showing us a lot of things. And immediately after that, we'll do our giveaways and then we are out of here. So you've got no reason. We are here for you, right? All right, so go to the comment section and begin to type. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. As I bring on stage somebody that God has used to bless my life so much, I bring on stage Mr. Brian Obi. Mr. Brian Obi is an amazing mentor. He's one that have helped me a lot. So go to the chat. Please, I will not bring him up if you're not typing. No. Hey, no. I will not bring him up if you're not typing. You have to keep typing. You have to keep typing. Make sure you are 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 typing. You have to keep typing. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. If you don't type, I will not bring him up. Welcome, so I want to see it in the chat session. Awesome. All right, Mr. Brian, if you're there with us, the screen and the floor is yours, sir. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much. Welcome, sir. Keep typing, keep typing. Show him love. He wants to know that you can hear him, right? Keep typing, keep typing, keep typing, keep typing, keep typing. Don't stop until he takes the stage. Don't stop until he takes the stage. Make sure you keep typing. Make sure you keep typing. Make sure you keep typing. Mr. Brian, if you're there, the screen and the floor is yours. The screen and the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Vivian. Thank you very much, Vivian. So if you are here for the, you are here for the giveaway, type giveaway. If you are here for the giveaway, type giveaway. And if you are here for the bash, the birthday party, type birthday party. I want to know. Some of us are here for the, I know if you can hear me, type 2. Can hear me, type 2. I'm going to see my face very shortly. If you can hear me, okay. Okay. Some of us are here for the giveaway. Why some of us are here for the birthday party? So which one? Where are you? Are you here for the giveaway or are you here for the birthday party? Which one? Or both? Oh, I can see you. Yes. Actually, you can have both. You can have both. So I don't know if you can see me. My post spotlighted. So if you can see me, yes. Okay. So if you can hear and you can see me, yeah. Awesome. So I believe all of you can hear and see me now. So if you can hear and see me now, type awesome. Type awesome. Now, I'm going to be very, very, very quick. Yeah, there's a giveaway for everyone. There's a giveaway for everyone. Make sure you stay to the end. Make sure you stay to the end. I believe by now, everybody can hear loud and clear, right? Okay, everybody can hear loud and clear. So I'm going to be moving very, very quick. There is 2 giveaway, but it's for those that stay to the end. There is 2 giveaway, but it's for those that stay to the end. Now, I want to ask you one question. To be plugged in to receive more from where that's what Miss Vivian has taught us. Now you can see some of you that know her some years back, right? And between the space of late last year, this year, you have seen that she have grown in terms of intellectual. She has grown kind of personality, the way she commands things. How many of you would like to have received more abundance from where she is? How many of you like to have, okay, I can see you, Olamide, I can see you. Oh, awesome. So now, who is this guy speaking with you? I hope I'll be able to do justice within the space of the time I have. So who is this guy speaking with you? You see, I would like to know, before I go ahead, I would like to know how many of you here are students. So if you're a student type student, if you work, maybe you work, they pay you salary type, of course, employee. And if you, okay, I can see you, Juliet, you're a student, okay, awesome. So if you work, maybe you're in salary, just type employee. And of course, if you have your Okiki, I can see you, Okiki, Obina, okay, I can see you, student. And if you own your own personal business, I would like you to type, okay, student and employee, okay, Fetia. Okay, so if a student, I can see you, Ajayi Temitokwe, okay, employee. Maybe you own your personal business, put self-employed. I'm going to dissect all these things and I'm going to help some people today. I'm going to dissect it and I'm going to help some people today. So who is this guy? You see, all these 3 things I've mentioned have been that. Some years back, of course, they told us go to school, have a very good grade. Can see you, Adeyemi, self-employed. Awesome. So you see, I was very, very lucky to get employment even before going for youth service. I know some of you that are students, your mindset is once I finish school, man, I need to get a job. Perfect. Some of you are thinking that when I finish school, I need to japa. So how many of you are thinking japa? How many of you are thinking japa? If you're thinking japa, type japa there. You want to go abroad to work and make the dollars and the pounds and the yen and of course the euro, type japa. Maybe some of you. But I'm going to tell you something. Stay with me. You see, of course, I get employment working for, okay, I see you, Zion, Japa. I can see you there. Awesome. But maybe after this class, you're going to have of course, your mindset. But however, stay with me. So you see, I get employment in one of the best company in the world. So working in telecom sector. Of course, working in sales and sales department. Every time we've been given a target, and once you meet these targets, you get, of course, I can see, a lot of people want to Japa. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So a lot of time, once you meet this target, they increase it again. And if you don't meet it, you get fired. I've seen people that are better than me in marketing and sales that, got fired. I keep wondering, I was good at what I was doing, but I have seen people that would, and at the end of the day, they don't have anything per se to fall back on. So I start thinking, what can I do differently? I said, okay. I did some research. I read this book, Read That Poor Dad. This book made me understand that I can never be worried work of salary. I ventured into business, studied some business. I went into entertainment, not by singing or acting, but by doing the business of entertainment. By the way, I studied business, so I understand the terrain of business. Okay, so I met top-notch industry player in the, of course, entertainment industry, right? I work on several projects. But if you can see those of you that know these guys that are here, that is YJ. You can see MI at the middle there putting cap. Of course, I work on several projects. MI, BVNI, YJ, Young Six, Wandiko, just to know but a few. I even sat around table with former Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed. But I wasn't getting any fulfillment. You see, at that stage, I started asking myself, what can I do differently? According to what they taught us in school, once you make money, diversify. I never knew something. I never knew that you have to be solid in what you are doing before you can mop up some money and diversify. At that time, I said, okay, let me mop up money. I mop up a lot of money from the business, from the entertainment world. And of course, I ventured into agriculture. I stayed in the farm growing my bird. Some of you that are doing agriculture, maybe your parents are doing that, you know what it means, right? When you rear bird at the Christmas, everybody wants to demand chicken, right? And most of us are going to eat chicken this December. Yes. So I stayed in the farm 3 good months, right? I stayed in the farm 3 good months, rearing this bird that big. But just, you see, within 1 hour living in the farm, so the boy working for me, please let me perfect my logistics. I want to go perfect my logistics on how to give supply this bird. And the boy, I told him, give this bird 5 meals of their multivitamin. And this boy saw what I showed him. I showed him, you see, from here to here, for example, from here to here is 5 meals. Put inside water and distribute among all of them. And he actually said, have you seen it? He said, yes. He said, okay. I left within 1 hour. This boy called me and said, boss, our chicken are dying. At that time, I told the bike man was carrying me, please, let's go back to the farm. When I got to the farm, I saw 187 birds dead. No, that may not make any sense to you. Or maybe it may, but when you put a figure behind that 187 bird, I spent 3,500 to rear those birds that big. Each of them will weigh about 5 kg. Imagine you leaving your farm and when you coming back within one hour and you saw 187 bird, over 500,000 naira, 600 plus, gone and gone. You see that picture you're looking, that picture you're seeing. No, not this one, not this one. This one you are seeing on your screen, right? I was eating 3 square meal with fat chicken. Now me get my bed, I can decide to kill anyone I want, right? You see, at that stage, when I lost a lot of money. You see, this face was looking, yeah, well nourished, but stressed, yes. I became this guy. I became this guy because I lost everything. I lost all hope. I became someone that's more like a charity case. But at that point, what did I do? I started trying, of course, I didn't want to because I had a big dream. They said, you say something. A man without a vision of his future always resort to his past. At that time, I said, okay, let me put my certificate and go and look for a job. I encountered this initiative. I'm about to show you. Now, Vivian said it's a brand launch, of course, a birthday bash, and of course, a brand launch. Now, I'm going to unveil her brand for you. But stay with me. So I asked you this question. What do you do when your dream dies? What do you do? What do you do? All these lofty dreams. Some of you have dreams when you're about to enter school. Oh, when I finish school, I want to build a house for my parents. I want to build this. I want to build that. I ask you, all the students here, how many of you have seen those that have graduated for the past maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe 4 years or 5 years that are still looking for a job? If you know anybody of such, go to comment section and type, I know. If you know anybody that have finished school, graduated within the space of 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and they're still looking for a job, some of them 5 years, go to comment section and type, I know. I want to help you now. Go to comment section and type, I know. So I can't see any response. Okay, awesome. Thank you very much. If he said, Adeyemi said, So almost of you know that, right? Joy said, you know, right? Yes. You see, of course, I found this initiative, of course, the group of different people from different sphere of life. They came together. I can see here doctors, engineer, mechanic, even ugu seller, accountants, lawyer. Everybody came together for three major goals: financial freedom, health freedom, and of course, time freedom. And what is the vision of our organization is simply what? To raise a group of financially free people. Pay attention to this. To raise financially free people who will help raise other financially free people so that we can collectively use our resources and affect the world positively. And we have a mission of raising 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy. That's why I said some of you are going to get a mighty gift today, right? So we started with just a group of 16 of us when we started the initiative. You can see that, you can see the picture. Everything today have a story. Everything today have a beginning, right? And today we have grown to one of the largest mentorship academy. Of course, you can confirm, you already confirmed how Vivian have already grown in her personality, in her, of course, the way she command words, and of course, all those training, right? This is one of course, when we have our event in Abuja, when we have over 60,000 people in attendance at the Velodrome, we have across the world that speak to you now. We also have, of course, the family projects. We fed, of course, our charity work we give out to less privileged. This was a video by NTA, Feed the Family Project. When we fed over 50,000 families across the of course, another one we have medical students. Honestly, before now, I never knew that hospital do detain people. We have a project we call We Care, where we went to hospitals and take care of those that have maybe some health challenges, and of course we take care of them. That maybe they've released them, but they could not afford to pay their bill. We take care of them, and of course we ask them to go. That was a video where we covered across the globe. We also have recently, of course We Care project also, where we gave out to motorists, those people that we know that could not afford to take care of, the fuel hardship is really dealing with them. So why do we do this? Because we have a system. So if you are still here, you're following, I want to go to conversation type system. Go to conversation and type system, because we have a system. Now, what is a system? A system is a structure of value that puts in the marketplace where revenue is generated with or without the presence of the buyer, of the builder, right? Now, why do you need to build a system, right? Why do you need to build a system? So when you have a collection of a system, it will enable you to have an estate. When you have the system, you can build an estate. Estate is a combination of similar system bringing revenue. Now, why do you need to build it? Now, we build an estate so that we can end our pain permanently. I'm going to guide you through this. You see, some of you here, right, you're experiencing one pain or the other. It could be financial pain. Maybe, from home, your school fees is delayed. Those of us that are working, you don't have enough money to take care of a basic need, your house rent, your children's school fees. And some of us could be dependency pain. Most of us are students here, we depend on our parents. If your parents did not give you money, send your school fees, nothing goes, right? And sometimes once even how to eat in school, some of you that are working, you have family that depend on you. When that salary comes, when you share the money, the one that is left to you is not even much again. That is what? That is called dependency pain. We have some of you that have time pain. You are making some money, but you don't even have enough time to spend with your loved ones. And where we have some that have health pain. So I want us to go to the comment section. and type. Among these 4 pain, which of these pain are you currently experiencing? It could be 1, it could be 2. So go to comment section and type, which of these pain are you currently experiencing? So I can help you, right? So go to comment section and type, which of these pain are you currently experiencing? So once you type it, I'll know how I can help you. My job is to help you now, and of course, help you to solve those pain. So type on the comment section, which of these pain are you currently experiencing? Right? I can see Chioma said financial and health pain. Oh, I can see that, right? So I can see okay, you're experiencing all. In Phoenix, oh, we are experiencing all. Who also go to comment. You see, if you did not type, if you did not identify the kind of pain you experience, there is no. I want to help you now. All right. Dodo said financial pain. Financial pain. So the question is, do you want this pain to remain, or do you want to solve it? So go to question and type. Do you want this pain to remain, or do you want to solve it? Do you want this pain to remain, or you want to solve it? All right. Go to comment section. How do you want to solve this pain? Temporarily or permanently? Temporarily or permanently? Now, we have found a system that can help you solve this pain permanently. Now, if you want to solve this pain, there's only 3 ways you can solve this pain permanently. Thank you very much. You can only solve it by building an estate. So if you can hear me, type an estate. Type an estate. So if you can hear me, type estate. Right? So you can only solve this pain by building an estate. Now, we have 3 types of estates. The first is financial estate. Now, for you to build a financial estate, you must have over 50 million naira where you can invest into maybe money market, bond shares, and all have you, right? So most of us may not even have that money. And the bad thing about it that it's very, very volatile, right? You can easily make a lot of money today, and tomorrow everything is gone. And we have estate. Now, the real estate is more expensive than, of course, the financial estate. You must have a minimum of 150 million naira to build what we call a real estate. Now, the bad news about it is that if there's an insecurity in where you build those estates, I'm talking about having a chain of buildings or complexes where people can rent and you can make money from, right? So if peradventure there's insecurity in that area, what is going to happen to your people living there? Most people are going to run away, right? And you cannot make money again from that real estate. And God forbid, if there's a war outbreak and they drop a bomb on that building, everything is gone. True or true? True or true? True, right? Awesome. So, but there's another way you can build an estate by building what we call human estates. Human estates. Human estates, okay? So if you can hear me type human estates, I'm going to show you how you can build human estates. So let me guide you through this. So what has stopped you, what has helped you from ending your financial pain permanently in the past? What has stopped you? Do you know what? It's because you lack, the lack of what? Proper understanding of the new economy and what? The new normal. The new normal, right? So what is going to stop you after listening to me today from ending your financial pain permanently is what? Is what? What's going to stop you? It's closed-mindedness. If you close your mind to opportunity, if you close your mind to what I'm saying, you cannot end your pain. That pain will remain. So I'm going to give you tips to end your financial pain permanently. Now, the tip is what? Build an estate. I mentioned already, build an estate. Building a human estate in a bad economy. It is no longer news that our economy is bad. It's no longer news that fuel price has gone up. It's no longer news that dollar has gone up, right? Even our president said, "You're going to miss me," right? So, you see, let me guide you through this. Now, if I give you 1 naira that duplicates in value every month for the next 31 months, or I give you 3 million naira, you come this month, I give you 3 million naira, next month I give you 3 million naira, third month I give you 3 million naira, and I don't give you again. Or I give you 1 naira that duplicates in value every month for the next 31 months. Which one will you choose? Type on the comment section, which one will you choose? You have to pick one. 1 naira or 3 naira, 3 million, 1 naira or 3 million, 1 naira or 3 million. Pick one quickly. 1 naira or 3 million, 1 naira or 3 million. I see you there. Or 3 million. Awesome. Keep typing. 1 naira. Okay, I see you. Fetia said 1 naira. Olushola said 1 naira. Okay. Sulia said 1 naira. Are you sure? Are you sure? All of you are taking 1 naira because someone said 1 naira. Okay, let us look at this. You see, if this person have 3 million, thank you very much. Okay, Adenike say 3 million because in the next 3 million, in the next 3 months, rather, Adenike is going to have 9 million naira. With 9 million naira, Adenike will have started a business by the side, start selling on Instagram, start selling on our phone. But let us see what those that have chose 1 naira is going to have. Now, if you chose 1 naira, by the end of 16 months, you only be having 32,769 naira. Those of us that chose 1 naira, at this point, do you want to change your mind? Because 16 months is 1 year, 4 months. 1 year, 4 months. Do you want to change your mind or you want to stick to 1 naira? So if you want to stick to 1 naira, of course, type stick 1 naira. Okay? If you want to stick with 1 naira, okay, type yes. If you want to stick 1 naira, type yes. I want to see if you want to stick 1 naira. And if you want to change your mind, just type no. Right? Type no if you don't want to change. If you want to change. Okay, I can see you. Elekwachi. Pardon me. Elekwachi. Okay. Awesome. Yes. Okay, fine. For those of us that chose, maybe you are still on defense. Either way, let me show you. Right? Because of our time. Now, if for those that chose 1 naira, at the end of 31 months, they will have made how much? 1,73,741,824 naira. By this time, they will have dusted what Adenike chose. Because at this stage, you're looking as if it's not working, but because they persist, what happened? They are enjoying what we call duplication. Now, look at this. Jay Poggetti said, I'd rather have 1% of efforts of 100 people than having 100% of my own effort alone. Right? Economy has changed. Now, some of us, yes, like I said earlier, I said all of us should mention what we are doing. I know some of us, when we finish school, want to say, oh, I want to go and get a job, which is fine, right? So when you get a job, what happens is that you own, of course, you own a job. When you're an employee, you own a job. And if you're not doing that active activity, you don't go to your place of work, they cannot pay you. So that means your time equals to your money, right? And if you're self-employed, right, that means you own a job. If you don't open your shop, maybe you are selling something, you are doing hairdresser, you are doing mechanic, even doctors that are own a shop, their own hospital, pharmacists that own their own drugstore, engineers, lawyers. If the contract did not come, you cannot make money. That means your time equals to your money. All right? So pay attention. I'm going somewhere. Now, we found out from our training, from our mentorship academy, that this left side of the poor quadrant, propagated by Robert Kiyosaki, is where the poor reside. I want you to go to comment section and type, do you know any wealthy man today? I'm not talking about rich. I'm not talking about rich. Rich means that you may have some money, but I'm talking about wealthy people. Do you know any wealthy man today that is maybe working for salary? I've not seen. Right? So what do? We move a lot of people that are ready and willing from this left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant. Now you become a business owner. The two ways you can become a business owner is by plugging into an existing business or starting up a business yourself. Now, the people, of course, as a business owner, you must have minimum of what? Of 500 people exchanging their time for the money you want to pay them. Some of you that said self-employed. No, you're not a business owner, you're self-employed, right? These people, either you are there or not, there is a system you have in place. Don't forget, I mentioned system, right? I talked about system. Now, there must be a system in place that will be bringing in money for you regularly. Now, here you enjoy what we call other people's time. Of course, you can give me an example of someone that's had that kind of business. Who knows someone that have that kind of business? Just go to the comment section and type. Do you know anybody that have that kind of business, that have over 500 people working for the salary they are getting? Who knows that kind of person? So what do? The money, a lot of you make mistake. You are an employee, you're self-employed, you now move money from that place. Thank you very much, Dangote. They move money from that employee. You save money from January to December, you now carry it and go and meet one financial, say, okay, want to invest. You cannot invest your salary. No. You're a self-employed, want to invest. No. Because what happened is that if you put that money down and something happens, for example, If peradventure you invest 5 million naira, right? You save from January, February to May, and you save half 5 million naira, and you take that 5 million naira and put into an investment. If by June, right, by June, they say that investment shut down, what will happen to that person? What's happened to that person? If they say that investment just go bad, what's happened to that person? Right? Most of them, they'll have an attack, right? They lost everything. But what happens if you have a system that brings 1 million naira to you regularly? A system, you don't have to be there. You have a system that brings 1 million naira to you every month. You build that system. And that's, maybe you save up 5 million naira, and you put that 5 million into an investment. And let's say that 5 million the investment go bad. Will you have an attack? The answer is no, right? So what we do is what? You build a system first before you can go into investment. Now in the investment quadrant is where your money works for you. But before you can operate in this high quadrant, you must have a system. So, okay, you must have a system. Now, I'll be talking more about how, okay, for those are the people that, for you to have a system, you must have people. I want you to go to the comment section and type people equals system. People equals system. So for you to have a system, there must be people. People. Politicians understand that, right? Pastors understand that. Even your bank understand that. So the system, people equals to system. All right. So now, creating wealth or wealth creation is now by what? Understanding the principle of wealth creation and what? Time and season. Yes, system equals to people. Thank you very much. Time and season. Now, the economy has changed. There was a time we have industrial age. That was when they said, go to school, have a good grade, and then we'll have a job. We moved from there, of course, we moved to computer revolution, when we have most of our parents were looking all up and down to learn how to use computer, right? And we moved from there to what we call internet revolution, where those that were building mass, right? Cyber cafe. How many of you here cyber cafe? How many of you did? Let me know this, right? How many of you did cyber cafe? You bought time, you bought give me 30 minutes, give me 1 hour. Cyber cafe, I did that, right? So many of you did that. Those people, they were making a lot of money. Then from there, we moved to information revolution. Don't be shy, just mention it. All right. Thank you. You did. Oh, awesome. Awesome. You did. I bought it as well. Right? Those people were the big boys there, right? Awesome. Now we move to information rate. You see, in the information age, we have only 2G. We have what we call the capital G and the small g. The capital G is God Almighty and the small g is Google. So when you wake up any day, you want to travel, you want to do anything, what do? You go to Google and ask questions after praying, right? You go to Google. You want to cook ofe salad, you want to cook maf and soup, you want to cook ewedu and amala, or you want to cook maybe tuwo or sakapa. What do? You don't know how to do that, you go to Google, right? So from there, that was when Larry Page and of course Linda KJ, a lot of people that were doing gossip and everything, they made a lot of money. From there, we went to the connected revolution. You see, connected revolution it came in 2020. Currently, we are 3 years into the connected revolution. There's another revolution coming very soon. It's called artificial intelligence revolution. How many of you know that robot is coming? They are building robots that can do a lot of things. I want you to watch this video very quickly. You see, this video is showing us, this is a machine that is carrying a heavy lifting and things that 10 people, 20 people cannot even carry. Can you see that machine is carrying? I get power, I can do that. It's carrying it. Now we have a tractor, self-driven tractor that, of course, in a mechanized farm. Nobody is there. The tractor is being controlled by what? By a robot. We have what's called a ranch that is being milked by a robot. There is no human being there. We have a program of snap, and I'm an architect. I know how to design. I can carry it. This is a printed building. This building is being printed. Now, that is the kind of house we're going to be having very soon. Of course, the partnership with the Lego blog that have this same system as well. Printed building. Within the space of 3 days, 4 days, they have built something. This is a machine arranging blocks. Over 1,000 blocks was arranged within a space of 2 minutes. A truck being driven by technology. No human being there. This has been tested in the city of Lagos as well. is coming to you. I want to japa. Most of the jobs that you are going to japa to do computer is doing. Amazon you can stop. You don't human being there. Just walk it. Throw your phone. And whatever you see will be deducted from your ATM. Of course, McDonald's. We have robots, cooking. All you don't need to do, I want to take over and whatever. What I want to just spend what you want. And then the company is already machine will cook it and serve you. I want to Japan. Can you see that? When they retrench people, they make more money. So please, what do you think will happen? Now I'm a doctor, I'm a surgeon. This is machine, a robot doing the operation. You know, some technical part. So doing this is that I work too. I have a case, I'm a very good lawyer. A machine will tell you if you are guilty or not guilty before you can go there. I dare work too. All these things is happening today. So the question, what are you going to do? Everything is changing fast. What are you going to do to beat this rock? What are you going to do? What can we do? What can we do to prevent, to prepare, of course, for the coming of the robots? What can we do? Most of us that are finishing school today, you are going to compete not with human beings, you are going to compete with robots. So what are you going to do? Right? Now, all you can do is what? You can build a system for yourself. So if you can hear me, type build a system. If you can hear me, type build a system. I want to help some very good people, some set of people today. Right? If you can hear me, type build a system. Build a system. Build a system. So what do you need to build a system? There's 3 factors for you to build a system. The first is what we call partnership. Partnership. You see, partnership, there must be partnership, there must be value, there must be leverage. So when you have these 3 things, that means you can build a system. Once one of it is not there, you can never build a system. So if you can see what is on your screen, type partnership, value, and leverage. I'm going to dissect it very shortly. In the next few minutes, I'm going to dissect it, right? So once you have these 3 things, it's a 3-legged chair. One must not be missing. So once you have these 3 things together, you have a system, all right? So now, of course, Obafemi Awolowo, you can go and read the history. He partnered with them. What you need to do is what I told you. There are 2 ways you can do what you can build a business, right? Is either you partner, and of course, or you start up one. Obafemi Awolowo understand this principle of leverage, principle of building a system, and it, of course, key in with Coca-Cola. And today, even in his grave, he's making some money. Despite that, the first year Coca-Cola was in Nigeria, he didn't make any money. It doesn't look like it. But today, even in his grave, he's making a lot of money. How many of you would like to key in to something that when you are growing, you are enjoying life, and even when you are no longer available on this earth, you will enjoy life to the fullest, and God call you to inside, your children will still be making money from it. And even in your grave, they will pray for you that, oh, thank you, mommy, thank you, grandpa, thank you, grandpa, thank you, grandma, for setting up this. As I speak to you, there is none of what Obafemi Awolowo's grandchildren that is in politics. Because they make a lot of money. Today, they make money from 5 Alive, 10 Alive, Coca-Cola, Sprite, whatever what have you. So how many of you would like to be a system? So what is your plan? You see, I was telling you a story before. So how has this initiative, the plan I'm going to show you, transformed my life? So when I lost everything in my business, I found this initiative. And of course, what was driving me was what? You see, why I made sure I got a good grade and got a good job was because my dad worked for 35 good years in federal government. Now, some of you, I know you have promised your parents, mommy, when I finish school, I want to build a house for you. Daddy, when I finish school, I want to buy a car for you. How many of you have promised your parent that? How many of you promised your parent that? And you have seen, you see, your future is not far-fetched. Your future is those people you are looking up to, your HOD in school, your those that are working currently in maybe where you want to work. What kind of life are they living? Your lecturers, what kind of life are they living? Your supervisor, your manager, what kind of life are they living? Are they living based on what? Based on loan. My dad worked for 35 good years with Federal Ministry of Work and Housing, not a this ministry. The Ministry of Work and Housing, during those of you that are here, that are older, you're going to know that during the military regime, If you're working in Federal Ministry of Work and Housing, you're a big boy. I'm Igbo. We live very much okay in town. I grew up, of course, in Ibadan, right? So we'll have our house in Ibadan. We're living very much okay in town, in one of the best estates. But we're serving our family, and all of us are graduates, right? So my dad had a project he was supposed to complete in village. I'm from Imo State, right? So if you're in Imo here, right? So of course, he wanted to complete that project. But because of his children, imagine training 7 children in high institution, he was able to build a very fantastic building. This building. My dad is a lovely man, right? He trained all of us. Some of us have 2 degrees. You can't imagine what it takes to train children in high institution. Some of you can relate, right? Awesome. So because of that, they didn't even travel home. No, I don't go home. Because I was living very much in town. So why should I go home and sleep inside this place? But you see, I remember in 2010, when my dad was about to retire, that was when I was about to finish school. I was my final year, 2010, right? He called me and my 2 brothers and said, see, your sisters are going to marry, and of course, we are all 4 of us are in this game. So you see that my property I was building at home, I want you guys, if you can help me, I'll be so glad if you can help me to achieve it. That's my goal. He told us this, and this put fire on my bum, right? I made sure I tried a lot of things while I was working in Airtel, working in entertainment, everything. I was still not able to helping him to achieve this, right? When I found this initiative, you see, you're an average of 5 people you move with. These people were making minimum of 1 million naira from the initiative, of course. And I asked them a question. I said, so are you saying if I follow the system, what you guys are saying, I'm going to hit this income goal? They said, yes, why not? I said, what is the secret? He said, the secret is mentorship. So if you can hear my voice, type mentorship. Type mentorship. So if you can hear my voice, type mentorship. He said, the secret is mentorship. I said, is that all? They said, yes. Make sure you follow the mentorship and make sure you follow the system. So if you can hear me, type mentorship. Right? They said, they're going to hold me by the hand and guide me through the journey. I said, fine, no problem. And the question was, don't forget, I lost money in my business that time, right? Don't forget. And you saw my picture. Looking at me, obviously, you knew that I wouldn't even have money to start. But when they saw, I asked myself a question, what do I stand to lose and what do I stand to gain? I vary what I was trying to gain. I noticed that when a man is on the ground, when you are having all this pain that you just mentioned, what you need is what? You need someone to help you pull you up and help you solve your pain. And you're an average of 5 people you're working with. So if you're having 10K, 5K, 20K, 30K, 50K money challenge today, or maybe 100K, maybe your own is 500K, I don't know, money challenge today. Look around you. Your friends that you're working with are having similar money challenge. True or true? True or true? They're having similar money challenge. True or true? True, right? Awesome. So, what do you need to do? Switch, change your friend. I'm not saying you should leave your friend, right? But change your circle of friends. All of you have just understood, just said that you would love to have a lot of abundance from the wealth of where Vivian is receiving this wealth from. Of course, can key into the mentorship. And of course, when you meet with like mind, people that can help you solve those pain, and then you can start. Because my mentor told me something. He said, yes, I was doing what I love, but he said, I need to do what is necessary today so I can do what I love tomorrow. How many of you are doing what you love? You're doing what you love. Fine, fantastic. But the question is, are you making a lot of what you should from what you love? Right? Now, hard work alone can never make you successful. Right? When you position yourself, you can. And because I keyed in, and today, within the space of about 5 months, 6 months, I hit 1.2 million naira. And of course, about 6 months afterward, I hit 3.6 million naira. Please, I ask you one question. What do you think when I've made this kind of income, I will do? What do you think I will do? Don't forget that's something that was chasing me. That's something that was chasing me, right? You see, that building that my dad was not able to complete, I made some good money from here. I helped him to have a facelift of that building. You can see that, right? Because I said yes to this initiative. Because I said yes. And today, what gave me joy was what? You see, I buried my dad about 4 months ago. And what gave me joy is not that my dad lived to see that building completed. No. What gave me joy was that my dad lived in that building for not just 1 year, not just 2 years, more than 2 years. That's my dad of blessed memory. And of course, my mom, right? You see, some of you, that's why I said, when you dream that, what do? You need to dream again. And my mom had been traveling. She have traveled on the road. She have traveled on rail. She have traveled on water. But you said she have not traveled with an aeroplane before. And this is one of the things I promised my mom. I said, I'm going to take you. You're going to see the world. Because I said yes. Through this initiative also, I was able to have my mom travel.
I want to say cheese. Cheese. Say cheese.
Past 4 p.m. Please remain seated.
Say hello.
Hello.
Say
Hello.
So please, what do you think my dad will be doing in heaven? What do you think he'll be doing? Blessing me, right? Blessing me, right? Awesome. So now, how many of you would like to have this same feel, have to build something so that you can give your parents a thrill? How many of you want to have it? You see, you can never raise a man if you're not standing. If you're not standing. Today, through the glory of God and through this initiative, I'm standing today and I'm raising people like Vivian, people like that who are claiming their life. How many of you, right? I can see you there. I can see you there. Obin, I can see you there. Awesome. Obin, I can see you. And today I have a group of young people that, of course, through this initiative, I'm raising so that they can become more. I'm linking them to those, of course, my mentors that can help them transform their life and help them reclaim their life again and help them solve their pain. Students, young people, corporate guys. And today I travel around. This is, of course, a woman, Mrs. Rita, who finished school after 5 years, no job. You know what she did? She started into selling pap. Pap, yes, pap, Ogi Akamu, right? Now, she wasn't selling pap. How much pap do you think she will make? She'll be selling to make this kind of income. She keyed into, I showed her this initiative and she keyed in, sharing the initiative. And of course, today, Mrs. Rita is making over 700,000. That was the time she got a check. Because how many pap do you think she will sell to make this kind of income? Right? Of course, this is a senior lecturer. Some of you are saying, oh, I want to be a lecturer when I finish. This was a senior lecturer, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, a prestigious university. She was working in that place, and of course, she have her plan was to, retire after, of course, 10 years. She was earning average, of course, a good salary, and it was looking like it, but not really. She was putting about more than 50% of her salary in an NGO she was building, right? Vivian will understand what it means to be an NGO. Some of you that also have an NGO, right? A foundation, right? You put a lot of your money, a lot of income, no sponsor, no nothing. And I showed her this initiative. She started running a part-time, right? Because she lost a business that she was building. She was having 2 years remaining for her to retire. In 2020, COVID-19 came. Before COVID-19, she went to borrow money from her cooperative and asked her husband to borrow money from her cooperative, his own cooperative, and they mopped up this money to open up and, of course, get a very big, nice property, furnish the property. And 2020, COVID-19 came and they said, don't go and sit at home. And she didn't open that her office for 1 good year. After 1 year, the landlord said your rent have increased. I showed this initiative, of course. Today she has bounced back. She's making running this initiative on a part-time. She's making more than what they were paying her. She fired the federal government within a space of 1 year. When a business of firing, of course, our employee. How many of you are an employee here that want to fire your boss? You want to fire your boss? We can show you how you can do that. But however, of course, you can start on a part-time, right? Yes. How many of us are students? Students in the house. Students in the house. You see, we have shown students like you. These are students like you. Today, they make money even more than their lecturer. So how many of you would like to see how you can even make, even if it's a common, even if it's just 5,000 daily income? How many of you like to do that? You want to know how you can make, even if it's just 5,000 daily, or 7,000 naira, or maybe even is how many of you I can see you? How many? I'm going to show you how you can do that. So I want to show you how you can create that income. I've used this system to show a lot of young. I can see you, Christiana. I can see you, right? So corporate guys also that I'm used to run. Okay, Daniel, I can see you still in the house. Okay, there are corporate guys also that have also transformed their life. So I'm quickly going to, of course, I received so many awards. If I'm the only one receiving the award, it will just be only me. But I have my teammates also that also raised the rank. You can see that that's Ogi woman, and of course, young people, old people. And today, that used to be me before now. And today, of course, you can see me. Life has changed because I said yes. That used to be my office when I started. Of course, today I'm speaking to you from my office. I've had so many people, middle age, I've mentored. I've been called on radio station several times. This same me about 3 years ago that was begging for money to eat, that was going to friend's house to eat dinner before I can go home. This is the former deputy governor of your state. I keyed into this same initiative, and today is a partner. This man is, of course, is older than me, a professor, a banker, and he called me sir. He received mentorship from a distance. What am I going to do? So we're launching, we have metamorphosed from over time, from Own Your Life to La Buena Vida. Now we are launching what we call the Diamond Project. The Diamond Project is focusing on young people. It's a project that seeks to help individuals live out their true potential. You become more. Become what? Ultimate version of themselves through what? Mentorship, training, capacity building, and of course, building financial leverage system. That is what we're going to do. We're focusing on young, middle age, and those that want to live their full potential. What are you going to enjoy? You're going to enjoy a lot of different sets. Of course, you can enjoy spa on your dream car through the initiative. So when we launch our car, of course, we move from La Buena Vida to, of course, Diamond Projects. This is when we launch our car. Because we're in partnership with Ego Block, right? You can own your dream home as well, right? So now, so can you travel on vacation? How many of, please, let me ask you, those of you that want to Japa, if you have an opportunity for you to, you can travel so many countries. And when you travel, you're not traveling to go and walk. You are traveling to go and enjoy yourself. And while you're enjoying yourself, you're still making money. Will you see Japa? Those of you that don't know Japa. You have opportunity. You don't need to go and sit at an embassy. You have your passport. When you want to travel, all we just need to say, okay, submit your passport, and you have your passport sent. You are not the one going to the embassy, and they give you visa. And then when you travel, enjoy your life. And while you're enjoying your life, you are making money. How many of you want to enjoy that? So if you want to enjoy that, go to Commission and type vacation. This is, of course, we have so many vacation, Mauritius. We have been to Mauritius. We've been to Manila. We've gone to Las Vegas. We've been to, of course, I can see you awesome. We've been to Seychelles. This one, when we travel to Seychelles, I'll play this video. Then, of course, I'm going to do a very big giveaway.
Jerusalema ikhaya lami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikhaya lami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Daud lami ayikholana buso wami awukholana.
If a lady here, how many of you love to be proposed to on a yacht? How many of you love to be proposed on a yacht? If you're a lady here, imagine you being proposed on a yacht. Imagine you being proposed on a yacht. How many of you love that? Excuse me, I need to pull my phone. How many of you love that? If a lady here in the house, how many of you love that? Go to comment section and type. Awesome, 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 awesome. Now, awesome. You love it, right? You love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, before I show you how you can start raising, you know, make, even if it's short, of course, you can start having your what 10, 7. Oh, you do love it. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to bring on board a young lady as well who have used this initiative to better herself. She's going to share her testimony in the next 2-3 minutes. She's going to share her testimony to show you how we have used this initiative to help her live a better life. All right. I don't know if Ayomide is here. Ayomide, kindly raise your hand so I can easily see you and unmute you. Ayomide, okay, awesome. Ayomide, if you are there, kindly have them unmute yourself and let us hear from you quickly. In a short 2-3 minutes, let's hear from you quickly. Ayomide, are you there?
Thank you so much, Mr. Brian, for this opportunity. If you can hear me, if you can hear and see me, please go to the and type 2. If you can hear me, type 2 on the comment section. I'm not getting our feedback. Can we hear me?
Okay, hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. All right. So like he has rightly introduced, my name is Ayomide Oladele. Now, my mentor says something that life is a journey, and it's not about how fast you are running. It's also very important in what direction you are running fast into. Now, with mentorship can help you to align direction in the place that you are ought to be, and that is what this project has helped me to achieve. My name is Ayomide Oladele. Before I came into this project, I used to struggle a lot. I came from a really humble background, and while growing up, my father was the major source of income. Everybody was depending on him for food, shelter, school fees, and all. Now, my mom was not doing something really substantial. She was still depending on my father's salary for a source of livelihood while she was doing petty trading by the side. We were living comfortable, we were okay because we had every of our basic needs. But something happened at the long run. He fell sick. Now, everything began to change because all the money that we had, both savings, both capital, everything was used to take care of him at the hospital. The bills were getting higher and higher. We got donations year and year, even when he died. After he died, my mom, and then I told you, she doesn't have something that is substantial that she was doing. She has 3 grown children to take care of, no source of income, husband is dead. For the first time in my life, I experienced what we called hardship. To eat, to clothe, to go to school, everything was difficult. I remember I looked for figure out to escape from the hardship, and I told myself that I'm going to go to the university, get a good grade, and get a job. I wrote JAMB, I had a good grade, I took my result home, and it was dawned on me that my mommy cannot afford to send me to school because my brother was also in school at that time. So she asked me to wait, let my brother go first before I can now process my admission to university. I was so angry. I hated my life. I hated the kind of even background and family that I came from. Now I told myself that I cannot be lying fallow. What else can I do? Just like every young, ambitious person, I started to take up several menial jobs. I worked as sales girl. I sold SIM cards. I did sell. The salary was never enough. I told myself again that, okay, what else can I do? I decided to become a business owner. I went into design. Within 3 months, I was done and I was ready to start up my business. But my whole family could not put up 60,000 naira, 60,000 naira together for me to get sewing machine. That was how bad it was. I became so frustrated. I hated my life. I hated everyone around me. I started to shrink into my own, and I started amazing things. I saw young ladies, I saw young guys whose background was worse than mine. I saw people who had nothing going on for themselves, that their story is even much worse than mine, doing amazingly well for themselves through this project. And I told myself that, oh my God, I can still do it. I got connected. I was being offered the mastermind mentorship slot, which I grabbed immediately. I grabbed the mastermind mentorship slot and I was put into this amazing mentorship platform. I met people, I met leaders, I met women, I met men that showed me love like no one has ever shown me. And my mentor looked at me and told me that, Ayomide, do you know that your dreams are still valid? If you can take this project and take it seriously, all those dreams that you have been dreaming about, you can actually achieve them. And I give glory to God, and I'm grateful to this project and to the person that showed me this opportunity, because it's very true. My life has been transforming. Now, of course, I'm no longer the girl struggling to go to school. I'm no longer the girl struggling to pay my bills, most especially I started to build my self-confidence, and I'm learning life, like problem solving skills, communication skills, emotional intelligence skills, sales, a lot of skills. I have become more in terms of intellectual knowledge. I can say that I'm far better than it, and I've positioned myself for financial freedom, which means money can never be my challenge, because I've positioned myself for financial freedom in the next 2 to 3 years. Not just that, I'm working with a team of amazing people. What can be as amazing as that? I have a team of people, senior citizens, doctors, lawyers in my team across Nigeria. And we have positioned ourselves to help other people to invest as well. Okay, so this project is something that has changed my life forever, not just me, a lot of other people. And I've dedicated myself as I undergo the mentorship of Mr. Brian and other mentors. So I'm grateful to Mr. Brian for being a man of excellence, for taking it up to see that young people like me, like Vivian, and every other person can amount to something great through this project. Now, I can tell you that if you grab the mastermind mentorship tonight, if you are selected for the mastermind mentorship tonight, just go and write to this date. Your life is about to change forever, because this project is doing amazing well with a lot of people. So I can say to the glory of God that through this project, I have emerged and as an amazing young lady. Thank you so much, Mr. Brian, for this opportunity. I'm grateful to you. God bless you.
Awesome, 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 super, super. So well done. Thank you very much, Ayomide. Thank you very much for that. Let me see. Mary, are you here? Let's just hear what next 2 minutes from Mary. Then I'm going to do the selection. Mary, are you here? I have one test story quickly from Mary. Mary, can you accept the unmute really quick? So are you here, Mary? If you are here, let me quickly hear from you. Mary, accept the unmute if you are here. Awesome. Super. Okay, so why we do that? Okay, maybe probably later. So I'm going to do my selection very shortly. I'm going to do my selection. But before I do that selection, let me show you how you can also transform your life. Let me also show you how you can also transform your life. So what is this initiative we're talking about? How can you make your income? I believe you can see here. If you can hear me, type 2. If you can hear me, type 2. If you can hear me, type 2. So how can you become? How can you become as well? Look, I can see you. Awesome, awesome. So yes, so stay with me, stay with me. Stay with me. we're still the giveaway. Make sure you stay. So the initiative just